Let me ask you something. When you are waking up after a good night's sleep, what is the first thing that you want after waking up? Is it a good cup of coffee? But what if I tell you that your cup of coffee could also be contributing towards climate change? Well, the global coffee consumption has been increasing steadily for the past 30 years, with a daily average consumption of some 2.7 cups of coffee per person. So to put that number into perspective, it is estimated that around 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed across the world on a daily basis. So to fulfill this demand for coffee, it has led to considerable diversification in the ways through which coffee can be prepared, like the creation of coffee capsules. Now, these are easy to use, convenient, and within minutes your cup of coffee is prepared. The popularity of these capsules has divided the public opinion because this method of preparation, which uses single-use individual packaging, is harming the environment. But using these capsules, which are impacting the environment, is just the tip of the iceberg. Before you even start to enjoy your cup of coffee, it goes through several steps before you can buy it from your convenience stores and consume it. Starting from the agricultural production of the coffee beans, their transport, the roasting and grinding of the beans, right up to the heating of the water for the coffee and the washing of the cups that it is poured in. Well, coffee production is the most greenhouse gas emitting phase. It contributes to around 40 to 80% of the total emissions. There are many reasons for this. The coffee plant is a small stunted tree or shrub traditionally grown in the shade of the forest canopy. But the modernization of the sector led to the transformation of many coffee plantations into vast fields that were fully exposed to the sun. Now, this has added the need for intensive irrigation, fertilization systems, and the use of pesticides, leading it to contribute to coffee's carbon footprint. Now the question arises, how can we reduce coffee's carbon footprint at the consumer level? Well, the most effective way to reduce the carbon footprint of the traditional brew and soluble coffees is to avoid wasting coffee and water. On the other hand, coffee capsules that avoid the overuse of coffee and water, the convenience of it can lead to consumers doubling their coffee consumption, thus making this environmental advantage redundant. Moreover, consumers should also be aware of the capsule recycling options in the city where they live, to avoid it getting sent to a landfill instead of a recycling facility. Better yet, they should switch to reusable capsules. WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.